Okay, this is fucking crazy, guys. So this is the story that I got.
All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First, want to give honest glorious praise to due to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Kakadash. Double honors, Pastor Nell, that's a great millstone. Peace to Akim that's doing his work on the four corners of earth. I'm Brother Dewey from GMS Detroit Camps.
I'm Ina from GMS Detroit.
And so this is a video about what's going on in London right now. I'm going to show a few videos and then we're going to get to some scriptures. But yeah, we had the time of all hell breaking loose that, you know, start really from Pastor Elder Tahar on down, who's been saying this for years and years on top of years globally about what's happening. Okay, and Bible C is just pretty much just fulfilling itself out. And I'm gonna play this video right quick, and then we're gonna get to some scriptures.
Pretty much ignited this whole shit fire that's going on over there. 3 children were brutally murdered by a migrant, and the police did nothing. So half of the country erupted into mass riots. The migrants are also throwing acid and hitting people with hammers. In counter-protest, the police are overwhelmed. Now, this first video I'm about to show y'all is the counter-protesters brandishing their weapons in public and celebrating in the streets. Look at this.
Ishmael is a what? A wild man? See, that's Ishmael with them knives. Ain't Ishmael a wild man?
Hey, scripture say he gonna remember himself.
Yeah,
And here's a video of the counter-protesters moving through the streets. And the crazy part is I haven't seen anything about the counter-protesters getting any kind of punishment. It's the local citizens that are fighting back that are getting arrested and pretty much getting punished. And what's the new estimate of migrants in this country since Biden and Harris took over? 20 million? And I want to remind everyone, the reason this isn't happening in America right now is because of the Second Amendment, and we have somewhat of a police force left. And I'm going to show y'all another clip that is why these things are crucial to the survival of the citizens of this country. I'm fixing to show you a video of the police force being so overwhelmed over in the UK that they are bowing to these counter-protesters.
Taken a knee. Every single one of them has taken a knee.
And I want to remind everyone, there was warnings about this shit happening. Let me show you a video clip from 2017.
There will come a day that we will see far more radical extremists and terrorists coming out of Europe because of lack of decision making, trying to be politically correct, or assuming that they know the Middle East and they know Islam and they know the others far better than we do. And I'm sorry, but that's pure ignorance.
You guys better wake up and gear up.
And there you go, you know. But hey, we've been saying, you know, on the highways and byways, things like this gonna go down, but it's gonna escalate and level up even more. Want to get one more video. I'm gonna get out the YouTube right quick, okay? And cause yeah, we've been saying this was going down.
For anyone struggling with high blood sugar, do not drink cold water. Did you know type 2 diabetes?
Tonight, violence and vitriol on the streets of the United Kingdom, targeting migrants and mosques in an ugly eruption of anti-immigrant sentiment. For more than a week, riots breaking out in city after city. Cars torched in northeast England. Fires raging in Belfast in Northern Ireland. This hotel, used to house asylum seekers, set ablaze. More than 400 arrests so far, including nearly 150 just this weekend. Police warning the number will rise.
I can confirm today we have seen at least 12 of our officers injured. with items such as brick fence posts, branches, and other missiles thrown at them.
Authorities blaming much of the violence on far-right extremist groups, some with neo-Nazi ties. Prime Minister Keir Starmer on the job only a month, vowing to deploy the full force of the law.
Whatever the apparent motivation, this is not protest. It is pure violence, and we will not tolerate attacks on mosques or our Muslim communities.
Communities now living in fear.
Muslim people, we're not terrorists. That's how I feel like. I feel like we're being threatened. It's not safe.
Amid the chaos, counter-protesters pushing back. Why is this happening? The immediate trigger, the murder last week of 3 young girls in a horrific stabbing spree. In the hours after, far-right provocateurs posted disinformation on social media, claiming the suspect was an immigrant in the UK illegally. It went viral, but it wasn't true. Authorities say the suspect is a 17-year-old born in the UK.
Social media clearly put rocket boosters under some of the organisation, the inflaming of tensions, and also the misinformation. So we will be pursuing this with the social media companies.
But immigration has increasingly been a flashpoint in the UK, with huge numbers of asylum seekers arriving in small boats. How do you feel as a Brit when you see what's taking place in this country?
Ashamed. Ultimately, I think it's the one word, ashamed.
Yeah.
It's not how 99% of Britain feel. I think it's just a really small minority.
Tonight, with the cleanup underway, painful questions about what kind of a nation the UK wants to be.
Okay, there you go. So yeah, pretty much, you know, that's what's going on. But this has been something that, you know, us brothers of the great millstone was saying all this time, because we know we're at the end of Esau Edom's, you know, wicked kingdom, his rulership.
The uproars of the people. Matter of fact, let's just get it. This is Second Ezra 15. No, Second Ezra 5. Second Ezra. Let's start at 9 and 1. You know, this is Second Ezra 9 and 1. He answered me and then said, "Measure thou the time diligently in itself, when thou seest part of the sign pass, which I have told thee before, then thou shalt understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Wherefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproar of the people in the world, then thou shalt understand that the Most High spoke of these things from the days that was before thee, even from the beginning." Pakistan just had a riot. They PM quit and left the country. You know, you see the uproars in the UK, and they happening all over the place. We just had one over here for that lady that got killed for having a pot of water in their hand. You know, by the so-called Edomite cop. So it's a whole lot of things making this uproar across a world. You know, famine, hyperinflation. You know, you heard about the what was that place?
Nigeria.
Their central bank collapsed.
Well, that was Ghana. But Ghana has a banking problem, which is gonna lead to food issues. But also in Nigeria, they're protesting about not having food and money.
Hey, family. You know, hey, all these things are supposed to happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know, these right here, that's what cause wars in the world. A lack of food, lack of wealth, where everybody's poor. They can't afford any damn thing. Hey, people can't willingly get it by working honestly, what they gonna do? They gonna take it. You know, just like Second Ezra's
15.
15 and where is you? Second Ezra's 15 and
What, 14?
is that 14? Whoa. No, that ain't it. Oh, it's 9. Second Ezra's 9. Slakia. Second Ezra's 15. I think it is 14, brother. You're right. But we're gonna go up some. This is because Israelite is in every nation. It's an Israelite foreigner in every last one of these countries. Ghana, UK. What's the other place? Pakistan. We scattered. We've been dispersed through all our enemies' territories. You know, that's where they had the that lady quit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, uproars of the people. The Most High is about to visit this place, coming real soon. You know.
You got that scripture?
God, I got it. But I want to go up a little, because it's gonna be a worldwide famine. You know, they're gonna use food as a weapon, so you bend and do whatever the hell they want you to do. The end goal, the end game, is to get you the whole world micro hip, which is called the hour of temptation. But they're gonna use food. They're gonna use lack of getting food, which is gonna be another way of going into famine, and they're gonna use that to make the people do whatever the hell they want to do. You know, the answer is gonna be their digital wallet. You know. Because all nations going to be doing this. Because all nations is going to have worldwide famine before Yahweh Bashem Yahushua return. So, but this right here is referring to the land of America, but also referring to all the world, because it's going to be a worldwide famine. They're going to use food as a weapon to get you to take the MOTB. If you don't know what that is, that's the mark of the beast. Revelations 13, 16 on down. You know, I'm just started at 12. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten, and the plagues and the punishment that Yahweh shall bring upon it. And the plagues and the punishment the Most High is about to bring upon it is going to be a famine. They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail through the blasting and the hail and the fearful constellations. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. And like I said, the whole world is going to go through this. It's also called the hour of temptation. And woe means destruction. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, swords in their hand. And this was going to end up happening. A civil war, people fighting over resources. Because when there's lack of resources, and your kid got to eat, and you got a gun, and the other person don't got a gun, and they got resources, what you going to do? You're going to take that gun, you're going to take their shit. You know? Give me your shit, or die. And if they don't have resources, you might take them, because cannibalism coming back. People gonna be eating people. Because when there's nothing else to eat, the meat on your bones start looking like a T-bone steak. People will start eating everything that they run across with. They run across a person walking down the street, they will kidnap him, kill him, chop him up, and cook him like it was a barbecue or something. You know, fight one another with swords in their hand. The modern day sword is the gun, you know, or the rifle. For there should be sedition among men, invading one another, and they shall regard their kings nor princes. And ain't that what's happening right now? Hey, they are not regarding those kings or those princes. Those kings and those princes, the so-called the prime minister or the president or whoever's ruling over your population. Hey, these people don't want to listen to the mayors, the governors, or whoever, the constable, whoever's running stuff over there. They don't want to hear that shit no more. Mm-hmm. They want blood. Blood is in the streets. You know. Hey, the police ain't stopping them from doing whatever the hell they want to do. What's that? Bangladesh. The police left.
Yep.
You know, they bonked out. You know, they got the fuck up out of there. You know. And the course of their action shall stand in their power. The course of the action of the mob is gonna stand in their power. If they got weapons, and you're just like a police force, is always way smaller than the general population. If the whole general population rise up against the police force cannot fight. Law enforcement can't fight the general population. The general police force is always outnumbered by the general population of the city, or that country or that state they live in.
That's why them officers in London, that's why they took a knee.
Because they can't fight that many people. You know? That's the reason why they're going to bring military troops in. Also, they're going to bring mercenaries in. And the mercenaries ain't loyal to the country. They're only loyal to getting paid. You know, and once you can't pay them, the mercenaries going to run out, leave up out of there. There's no more money coming in from the country. The mercenaries gone. And over here, they're going to have UN troops over here fighting for us, fighting against us. You know, because the military and the police is going to fail here. That's a fact. And that's their game plan. We already got UN ordnance already over here. Red truck, beige trucks with UN peacekeeping inscriptions written on it. That stuff is over here. Tanks, UN ordnance is already over here. And a lot of these people that cross our border, all they waiting for is to get that phone call and tell them where to meet up, and they're going to suit them up and these are young military aged men. You know, a man shall desire to go in the city and not be able, martial law is going to be in effect. There won't be no more bunches of masses outside when martial law be declared. Because, the police or the United States government military might be soft, but the UN troops, they ain't going to be soft. They're going to tell you once, return to your homes. They might not even tell you that. They might just start straight gunning you down, mowing you down. You know? If they give you one warning. Most of the time, they tell you return back to your home and wait for further instructions. If you still out there trying to throw Molotov cocktails at them and shit, they're going to start gunning your ass down. You know? And a bullet don't have no name. If he throwing that and there's a whole bunch of people behind him, when they start gunning shit down, they're going to keep gunning down until people ain't coming in their direction. You know? Because the pride of the city shall be troubled. A lot of things dealing with these governments is dealing with pride. And these cities and these governments are going to fail. You know, that's what they want. They want chaos so they could bring the answer, so they could bring order out of chaos. You know, they want you to do what the hell they want you to do. Once they bring the order, you're going to have to submit to whatever they want you to do. If it's whatever these devils want you to do, a lot of you jakes, you 2/3 are going to do it. Because y'all ain't nothing but sheep to the slaughter. You know? Because the private cities shall be troubled, and houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. You know, the big muscle-bound man, or Jake running up in Ned the Wino, all these motherfuckers, men, is going to be scared during that day. You know? Man shall have no pity on his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of lack of bread and great tribulation. You understand that? Because of lack of bread, men are going to be coming up into your house because their ribs are touching their insides. They hungry. They got kids. They got wife. They got mouths to feed. You could be dinner. You know? And this is coming soon. You know, a lot of you people think that it's a joke, it's for play and all that. We ain't out there to try to have you thinking. We ain't out there to entertain you. You know, we telling you what's about that before it happens. And if you don't get with it, when it come down, Yahweh Shai is gonna allow you to be destroyed. Right along with all these other motherfuckers.
Did you go all the way up to 19?
Kinda. I just did it.
Oh, my bad.
You know, like a bread, kinda.
So I can.
Kinda.
Let me get my one in. Jeremiah 30:7. Also for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. And that's talking about the elect, because those are the ones that stay faithful to Yahweh by Shemiah Shai of the elect. They wasn't of the world. You know, that's it on mine.
I just want to read.
Go ahead.
Second Ezra, the 9th chapter, in the Good News translation. I just read it in the King James version, but I'm gonna read it in the GNT. Second Ezra, and he answered and considered all these things very carefully. When you see some of the signs I have told you about have appeared, you will know that it is the time. You know that the time has come when the Most High, when Yahweh Most High will bring judgment on the world he has created. And there shall be earthquakes, international rebellion, national rebellions. And that's these you things you're seeing, these uprisings. You know, international intrigues, Ukraine and the Russia situation, Israel and the Iran situation. These are proxy wars, but all the while, the real force behind them is that's supplying them. The armament is the UN and the United States mostly. You know, these are proxy wars. You know, they don't really want to start no war with Russia or Iran right now, because it'll go from zero to a nuclear war. A little bit more.
Okay.
Unstable leaders. Look at Biden. You know, matter of fact, unstable leaders. Look at Trump. You know, look at the lady that just left in office, and what they said she wanted, but the people didn't want to believe that, and that's the reason why they did that uproar over there. Confused rulers. You can't tell Sleepy Joe is confused. You need to take a nap. Something is wrong with you. Man, the next one they're trying to set up to come behind him, she's just as wacky as him. You know, Kamala. When you see these things happening, you would know that they are what Yahweh Most High has spoken about since the beginning of the creation. The beginning and the end of everything that happens in the world are clear. And the Most High has set these things up for a sign for you to see. If you through the scriptures, we get understanding that we should be looking for these things. This is Matthew 24. Start at third chapter. And this is Yahushua saying this, who you any call Jesus. This is Matthew 24:3, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came to him privately, saying, "Tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world?" And it's talking about the end of an age. You know, it ain't talking about the world literally ending. It's talking about the end of the current, the end of the kingdom of the heathens and the wicked, and the beginning of the kingdom of Yahushua.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and Yahushua answered and said unto them, "Take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am the Messiah, and shall deceive many. And you shall hear wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet."
Yeah.
And time, for nation shall rise against nations, kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famine, pestilence, and earthquakes in diverse places. And all these are the beginning of sorrows. Amen. We see earthquakes in diverse places every day. Look up the earthquake map. It's an earthquake happening almost every hour around the world. You know, this thing is not an accident that's happening in this world. The Most High designed these things as signs to let you know that the end of the times that we are living are about to end, and the setting up of the next kingdom of Yahushua. You know, we're waiting for these signs. We're waiting for we're waiting for the MOTB to be fully implemented. We're waiting for Jacob's trouble. Waiting for famine of the word, and waiting for World War III. In that order, and also famine is coming, a worldwide famine. They're gonna use famine, a food, as a weapon, so to get you to take the MOTB.
Yeah, you said that beginning.
I gotta keep saying it over and over again. You know, so you know that's this one on that one. You know, a keep watching, and Yahweh Ratazah, you're of the hopeful elect with a 1/3. Your name is written in the book of life, and with that said, Shalom.
Shalom.